Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
You're watching 7 at 7, powered by the Las Vegas Review-Journal, the largest news team in Nevada.
$100 million sale. Another tract of land is sold for housing and development near Summerlin. Details straight ahead. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in to 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. Starting off with your business news, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. Summerlin's developer sold a big land tract on the edge of Las Vegas for more than $100 million after a builder drew up plans for hundreds of houses on the site. Howard Hughes Holdings sold 240 acres roughly 2 miles southwest of the Tropicana Avenue, Hualapai Way intersection in early September, according to property records. Hearthstone, a Southern California firm that invests in home building projects, was the buyer, according to Clark County records.
This sale is easily one of the biggest in recent years by Summerlin's developer, Howard Hughes Holdings, and shows that there are still, a lot of big projects coming up in the pipeline in this master plan community.
Pulte Homes secured approval last year for project plans on the site that called for more than 400 houses in a guard-gated community. The builder has an option to acquire the lots from Hearthstone, a Clark County records show. Let's get into your top stories. A man who authorities say shot at the entrance of Nellis Air Force Base tried to commit suicide by cop, according to a prosecutor. The incident happened on September 24th, the chief deputy DA telling the judge Pierce McFarland ignored Nellis Security's commands to put down his weapon and announced he wanted to die. Authorities say security fired at McFarland and hit him in the leg. McFarland faces 4 counts of assault with a deadly weapon and 3 counts of discharging a gun inside a structure, vehicle, or restricted area. The judge ordered bail remain at $100,000 despite the public defender's request to release McFarland on house arrest. Potential school time change. CCSD is seeking the community's thoughts on a proposal to shift school start times half an hour later. Superintendent Joan Ebert stating she supports pushing school start times to later in the day, even though that push has been unsuccessful in the past. CCSD cited research linking later school start times to better sleep, lower rates of depression, anxiety, and stress among students. Parents, students, staff, and community members are encouraged to complete a survey on the matter before it closes on October 17th. You can find that link on our website at lvrj.com. Only one Las Vegas Strip casino is promising a low-limit table game with a live dealer. Excalibur, an MGM Resorts International property, is offering a live dealer $5 blackjack table. The budget-friendly property has electronic table games with even lower limits. Digital craps, roulette, and blackjack are offered with a minimum bet of $3. MGM Resorts noted live dealer blackjack had been available at Excalibur for some time and was not related to the city's recent promotional efforts.
Now for your sports update, brought to you by Station Casinos STN Sports. Download the app today. I'm Dominic Lavoie. Well, it was a thriller Tuesday night, but Las Vegas is finals bound. The Aces head to their 3rd WNBA finals in the last 4 years after picking up a 107-98 overtime win over the Indiana Fever in Game 5 of the semifinals. Now the Aces take on the Phoenix Mercury. Head coach Becky Hammond speaks on their opponent.
Looking at Phoenix, This group has Kelsey Mitchell and Odyssey Sims, and now you're looking at Satu and Ka. Very different. I know they'll be locked in, ready to go, but I need to give them a night off of not thinking.
Game 1 of the finals against the Mercury is set for 5 p.m. Friday night in Vegas. Now for Vegas Nation, your update on the Raiders. Geno Smith with a shot to bounce back this week after throwing 3 interceptions against the Bears. Head coach Pete Carroll tells us whether he believes a QB is forcing passes.
He never tries to force things. So I'm using your words. He may force things. But in the case, he saw the safety, he read it. We practiced the looks in practice numerous times, and he thought the ball would get there. He thought he could beat the guy. And he didn't on either one of them.
The Raiders take on the Colts at Indianapolis Sunday at 10 a.m.
Moving on to your weather forecast, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Sunny skies to kick off your Wednesday, expecting light winds between 5 to 9 miles per hour. Morning temperatures will be in the upper 60s at 8 a.m., so you might need to grab a light jacket as you head out the door. We'll be seeing the mid-70s by 10 a.m. and a high of 88 degrees by 4 p.m. Light winds continue on Thursday with a high near 90 degrees, 88 on Friday, and we'll be starting to feel that cooler weather on Saturday with a high of only 81 degrees. We can expect mostly clear conditions overnight this week with lows in the mid to upper 60s. Now for your health news, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. A nonprofit dedicated to the treatment of gambling addiction has relocated. The Dr. Robert Hunter International Problem Gambling Center has moved to 7881 West Charleston Boulevard. The center provides free evaluations and offers individual therapy and group counseling services to those affected by gambling addiction, regardless of their ability to pay. Research shows problem gambling affects approximately 6% of Nevadans, a number significantly higher than the national average.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. We are exactly 1 week from the season opener for the Vegas Golden Knights against the Kings, and the VGK are tied with the Edmonton Oilers at BetMGM as a plus 800 favorites to win the Stanley Cup. The Knights are the plus 400 favorites to win the Western Conference, which is a slight tick over the Avalanche and Oilers, who are each at plus 425. Vegas is listed as a plus 150 favorite to win the Pacific Division. Once again, a slight favorite over the Oilers, who sit just behind at plus 155 to claim the division.
Now for Neon Lifestyle, sponsored by Silverton Casino Lodge. This is Lodge Vegas. French celebrity chef Joel Robuchon's restaurants are marking their 20th anniversary on the Las Vegas Strip. The culinary teams are celebrating the occasion with two special menus, one at Joel Robuchon and one for L'Atelier de Joel Robuchon, the creative countertop sibling next door that also opened in 2005. The 16-course Joel Robuchon menu replicates the tasting menu the chef prepared for opening night 2 decades ago. The dishes feature caviar, frog legs, crab, a variety of fish, plus more, and the courses cost $525 and $255. The menus are being served Friday through Monday. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Comprehensive Cancer Center is sponsoring Facts You Should Know, and this week we want to encourage you to get screened. According to the American Cancer Society, women ages 45 to 55 should get yearly mammograms. Women 55 and older can continue the annual screening or reduce it to every other year. And if you face a higher risk of breast cancer, you are also encouraged to get a breast MRI and mammogram yearly starting at the age of 30. Higher risk means you have the BRCA gene 1 or 2 mutation discovered through genetic testing, or have a parent, sibling, or child with the gene. In Neon, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's, has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Jimmy Kimmel returns to his hometown this week to broadcast his late-night talk show live. Our Neon columnist John Katsoulides has all the details.
We usually refer to Jimmy Kimmel's hometown as Las Vegas, but he has another hometown, Brooklyn. Kimmel is broadcasting his late-night talk show this week from the Howard Gilman Opera House at Brooklyn Academy of Music. This is the 7th time Kimmel has broadcast from Brooklyn, where he lived until moving to Las Vegas at age 9. He has broadcast from Las Vegas, where he lived until his college years, 1 time. He says ratings are behind the decision. There are more people in New York, a lot more eyeballs than in Las Vegas. You know what else is reaching the masses? Go Guide at neon.lvrj.com. Check us out for more than 1,000 shows and events. Like Las Vegas, it's open 24/7.
Thanks for streaming 7 at 7. You can watch us weekdays on any of your favorite streaming platforms like Apple TV, Roku, Fire TV, and YouTube. Don't forget to tune in tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studios, sponsored by Knock the Injury Law.